Okay, so for this news update, I gotta rock the Edith glasses, because good googly moogly, it looks like Marvel's Avengers future is starting to possibly get quite bright. I know what you guys are thinking, Blitz. Don't you know Black Panther DLC has been announced months ago? You look like a fool. I'm already typing up a comment to let you know how much of an idiot you are. Well, calm down. You can still tell me that at the end of the video, but at least first up, just listen. Calm down, put the keyboard away, just set it aside for a second and just listen. So, what am I so excited about? Well, today they had their developer update, and it looks like some of the criticisms that we've pointed out are finally being addressed. Now, of course, we'll see if it's actually addressed or if it's just something that is currently being presented to us as a marketing ploy. We'll see when the DLC launches. I'm not a cynical person, so I believe that we will get, hopefully, what it is that they are currently somewhat advertising. Thing I'm super duper excited for is the fact that it looks like we're going to get to explore quite a bit of Wakanda. We will be able to traverse through parts of Wakanda itself, as well as the outskirts, which they revealed through these concept art images. Now, keep in mind, of course, the concept art might not match one-to-one the areas that we see in the game itself, but what I do like is that in these concept art images, everything looks very unique. Like the 4 shots that we got, they are distinctly different feels. You have this very kind of rural jungle area that looks very, very wild and very different compared to the city, which looks a lot more obviously technologically advanced and lively. And then, of course, you have this really cool, serene shot of a waterfall, which looks super duper cool as well. And I think that that really has me, first of all, just stoked about the idea that we're getting different environments. I'm one of the people that was super happy with the future wastelands area because it looked different. Because prior to that, a lot of the DLC and a lot of the extra content that we've been getting, quote unquote, has been very repetitive. It felt like we're constantly in the same environments. Things are really not looking all that unique. And even within the areas of, let's say, all the different missions in Utah, it always felt like you were in the same exact region. Like it never felt like you were finding unique spots within Utah. It always felt pretty much very much the same. The other thing that I really like to hear is the fact that they are going to go on ahead and overhaul, at least to a certain extent, the actual look of the area of Wakanda completely. So for example, one of the things that has been uniform across the different areas is whether you're in Utah or in the future wastelands, when you find those chests that we are collecting in order to get better loot, they always look the same. They never went ahead and adjusted them because, again, it's a small thing, but it's all the small things that the game is missing that add up to big missing chunks. And I think that it's really cool that for this DLC, they actually pointed out that they will overhaul the chests, and the chests will look appropriate for Wakanda so that they fit in the environment of Wakanda instead of feeling like maybe a harm room mission that has been just designed to look like Wakanda, but you're still pretty much in the exact same world. And I think that that's really cool that they're going the extra mile of making the items really feel native to that particular area. Another thing that I really loved listening to in this particular developer update is the fact that it looks like they're genuinely stoked. Like I felt like a lot of the other developer updates, they really felt like, okay, here's some more stuff. Here you can feel this like enthusiasm that they have for the character of Black Panther and this DLC that they put together. And I think it really shows. And so because of that, I'm really hopeful that we have this refreshed enthusiasm from the developers, and hopefully if the DLC is good, to be fair, it does need to deliver, and if it is good, the community will maybe get reinvigorated, and who knows, maybe we're off to the races and this game will start to slowly but surely take small steps towards getting better. Now, the last thing I want to go on ahead and bring up is the fact that they actually also mentioned that they really listened to the idea of adding more verticality to the game, because some people feel like it's too flat. Everything feels very much like flat planes, and there's not a whole lot of verticality to the game, which basically implies that you feel like you're never really changing elevations or levels. For the most part, you're just always traveling across in a straight horizontal pathway. And that is a fair criticism. So it looks like, again, they seem to have addressed that and said that there will be more verticality to Wakanda in some areas. And they shared actual like image that showed a multitude of rocks and different terrains that you would have to get across. So you'd actually almost have to platform your way through certain regions of the game. Again, I don't know how will that play out with characters like Iron Man who can just fly over everything. But to be fair, that's something that you're going to encounter no matter what, because if you have a character that flies, you can put up as many platforms as you want. The character can just swoosh up and fly right across. Now, the other cool thing is that, again, going back to the chest, they actually did go on ahead and specifically point out that the platforms, like, you know, those sideways panels that we run across sometimes for challenges, it's not really all that present in any of the DLC content, but it was quite present in the campaign where you'd have to like wall run across things, particularly in the last levels, and then also the Captain America rescue level. So that's where it was kind of very prominent. And I think that, again, it'd be cool if there was more of that, so that then you're breaking up the typical gameplay loop of combat with a little bit of platforming. And so with all that in mind, there you guys have it, a quick update for the War for Wakanda DLC. I'm getting so stoked for this. I cannot wait to go on ahead and dive into this. My one big hope, my huge hope that I am still waiting for with this title is a proper overhaul of the customization system, because I think that the last time that they took the game down to overhaul the skins and now brought them back, and doesn't feel in any way overhauled, in my opinion. So I think that it'd be really cool if with the launch of Black Panther, we actually get a set of really cool skins to go along with the King of Wakanda. Fingers crossed for that. I hope you guys enjoyed the update. Let me know if you are excited for War for Wakanda. Are you going to be downloading or re-downloading Marvel Avengers to check this one out? And of course, have an absolutely fantastic day. Don't forget to smash the thumbs up button if you enjoyed. You can always grab some merch if you'd like to support the channel. And in addition to all that, guys, you can also become a member. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I'll catch you guys here on the next one. Peace out.